What's happening, everybody? We are playing. This is Test Drive Ferrari, which is an older Xbox 360 game. I'm pretty sure it was released on PlayStation 3 as well. And I'm playing this for this episode of Throwback Thursday. Now, if you have followed this series and seen me play racing games, you already know I'm not good at them. You already know I am not good at racing games. But nonetheless, I want to play anyway. I'm probably going to crash some things. But this game is actually kind of like made as a tribute to the Ferrari brand. So that's why, obviously it's called Test Drive Ferrari. You're going to see a ton of Ferraris, which who doesn't like Ferraris? I mean, what kind of person doesn't like a Ferrari? And normally I'm really bad at this, and I usually have crashed by now, so we'll see what happens. And here's the first turn, so that could be coming up shortly. Alrighty, yep, and I just did it. I gotta be consistent. I got to be consistent. But I really love the feel of this game. I love the handle of the car. I think it's really, I can't really go and say it's realistic so much, because I would probably be a little bit off base with that, because I've never driven a car like this. So somebody else who has, might be able to, better talk about that. I just wrote an article for Forbes. Project Cars is doing a series of racing. It was a series of racing events being done on Project Cars, and it's designed to identify the fastest or the best virtual driver in the world. The winner, it's like two different events. One of them is sponsored by Logitech. The other one is sponsored by NVIDIA. And it's a series of events, and the winners will split a $23,000 cash prize. So the esports thing is blowing up. But I'm going to tell you one thing, and I said this in the article that I wrote for Forbes, that I am really happy to see some actual sports games getting involved in the esports scene. Now, I got mad respect for League of Legends and Hearthstone and StarCraft and, Call of Duty and all those games, and those guys and girls that are playing those games competitively are awesome. But it just seems appropriate that you got some sports games mixed in there. Now, clearly from the way I'm driving this here Ferrari, I would never be in any of those contests. I can't even stay off the red stuff. So, it is what it is. Now, if you want more detailed information about this particular game, then check out the link in the description, which is, I've been doing Throwback Thursday for, I think this is my 124th version, right? But I recently started writing for Forbes as the sports video game guy, for lack of the technical term, and so to speak. So I thought it would be cool to bring my Throwback Thursday series to my Forbes blog. So that's what I'm going to be doing moving forward. So when I play the game, I'll basically include the video in the Forbes article, and I'll give a little bit of a write-up there on the game. We'll talk about the critical reception for the game back when it came out. I may even go back and do some do some write-ups for some of the older games that I've already done episodes of Throwback Thursday for. Please don't hit that wall. Oh yeah, well, that's gonna end bad. Oh, don't mess up the Ferrari. You know how much this car costs? What's this car? This is terrible. So yeah, just make sure, keep an eye out for that. I hate it when it doesn't take me long before the cars I'm racing again are no longer in sight at all. They're not even on the grid at the bottom, man. This just went really. Oh, there they go. There they are. They're in another state though. But by my by my normal standards here, I don't think I did as bad as I know. The hardcore Ask FP people, hardcore Throwback. Oh, that turn there. Throwback Thursday people will tell you, if you're new, that I usually drive even worse than this. And Yeah, but this was an unforgiving field. They just ran off and left me. God, I keep misjudging the turns. I think you know what it is? I think I got a little bit more time before I brake, and you really don't have it. Like, I should be. That wasn't bad. You know what I gotta do? I gotta take it a turn at a time. That's what I gotta do. And this is a sharp turn coming. So you gotta slow your roll. I might have slowed my roll a little bit. Oh, that wasn't that bad. I stayed off the red. I'm sure that red area has a technical. The red. Gotta stay off the peppermints. I'm sure that has distinction. I'm gonna call it peppermint. Oh, peppermint sticks and the grass. So you don't want that. Get off of the peppermint. Turn it. This is not. You know what I do like? I like the fact you can see a person in the car. Some racing game. Right. This is only the second lap. It feels like I've been driving for 2 days. All right, I'm into the third lap. So that, I wonder, is the green star, is that my best lap? Or is that, slow down, buddy. Boy, the brake is not, I mean, my speed did not decrease as quickly as I expected. I mean, I started braking, a block ago. And I'm going up to miles per hour, like, breathing, man. It's nothing. All right, we got a turn coming up. Slow your car. Here we go. I like to accelerate through my turn. That's probably not good. But there's something fundamentally wrong that I'm doing in it. That's the only explanation for why I would be so bad at all of them. Something is fundamentally wrong. I mean, just like bad at them. I mean, like notoriously. The only racing game I ever was halfway good at were the first Grid, which I loved. That's probably why I loved it. And Dirt. The first two Dirts. I was not horrible. And those are actually still to this day my favorite. I still believe Codemasters are the kings of racing games. But this test drive is pretty good. It feels like those games. I like Forza too, but Gran Turismo, I'll just totally admit to you, Gran Turismo is way too technical. I mean, I don't know cars well enough to get the full enjoyment out of Gran Turismo, and I'll totally admit that. I'm not trying to, get out of the grass. I don't know. I think I did a lot better on this particular lap. But obviously, I'm not driving with any pressure. There are no cars. Stroll. In a simulation tank. Competing against anybody. Competing against myself. It's like racing golf. That's what it is. Oh, this is going to be my best lap. Definitely. By a lot. By maybe 10 seconds. Oh, get out the grass. About almost 10 seconds was my best lap. I had a Testarossa. And I didn't pass the test. All right. So that's this episode of Throwback Thursday. As always, I appreciate you watching. God bless. Peace.